You should buy this beautiful cow retic, and then you should buy a male, and you can raise it up and you can breed it, and oh my gosh, you can make a ton of money. Hey, good morning everybody, welcome to the vlog. How is your day starting? Take a look at this amazing clutch of snake eggs right here. And you know, I have been doing a lot of collecting snake eggs, and sometimes the vlog is about my love of animals and travel and adventure, or Lori's love of dogs. Well, guess what? Today's vlog is going to be a little bit different. For those of you guys that are just really interested in kind of looking at animals and following me along, this may not be the vlog for you. I do want to continue to inspire you guys, create curiosity, show you guys that life is about finding happiness. But I also want to talk about some other things that have kind of come up. So this vlog is going to be a little bit more cerebral. It's going to be about my attitude towards business, my attitudes towards loving things, and how I combine those things together. If you guys are looking for that inspiration and you guys are looking for that kind of attitude, maybe you're thinking about starting a business, maybe you want to turn your hobby into a business, maybe you just want to hear what I've got going on, then you're going to love this vlog. If you want to just see me wrangling big snakes, this may not be the vlog for you. Regardless, let me know in the comments what you think about it, and what do you say we just jump right into this. Let me start by saying this is not a negative vlog. This is not a vlog about ranting. This is a vlog about reality and about inspiring. And what kind of prompted it is that some people started to say, Brian, it seems like you're always trying to pitch things and you're always worrying about the business side and the money side of things. Maybe you've lost your love of the animals or the love of what you do. And to that I say, isn't that the dream? Isn't the dream to do something you absolutely love and are unbelievably passionate about, and then to be able to actually make a living doing it? And I guess what I'm saying is that it doesn't have to be one or the other, right? Just because you want to make money and be successful doesn't mean that you love what you're doing any less. Let's face it, I would work with animals if I was broke. I would work with animals if they made me $0. But isn't the dream to somehow turn that love and passion into a successful business? Let's get to the nitty-gritty of things. Over the next 12, 15 minutes, however long this vlog is, I'm going to share a lot of things with you. I'm going to be as honest with you about everything that I think of, because I want to be that way. You guys mean a lot to me, and you are such a major part of my life. The fact is that breeding snakes is something I've done for 28 years. But the truth is that the business is a little bit flawed. And let me go ahead and explain what I mean about that. Number one, over the last 20 plus years, there have been years that have been incredible for me, and there have been years that have been bad. Most of those have been based on market as well as production, right? Well, the truth is that as the reptile hobby has expanded and kind of matured in a way, it's become more difficult to really make a real big success out of it. Now, I am not saying that you can't do well and you can't run a business and you can't be successful breeding snakes. What I'm saying is the opportunity that it used to afford has changed a lot. Let me explain what I mean by that. Our philosophy on how we run and sell our animals is really flawed. Or I should say, at least my philosophy and the majority of other people's. Now, I have changed my philosophy, and let me explain what I mean. Basically, almost every snake that we used to sell was kind of one of these numbers, like, you should buy this beautiful cow retic, and then you should buy a male, and you can raise it up and you can breed it, and oh my gosh, you can make a ton of money. Well, let's back up a second here. Now we're starting to put kind of an investment on almost every animal, which isn't a good thing, really. And listen, I'm not trying to be hypocritical here. I did this for many years, so I want to be completely transparent. But the fact is not only are we looking at this as purely an investment, but what we're doing as a business is we're setting up our competition. Every time we sell that pair of snakes, we are basically handing the key to the kingdom and saying, you compete with me in the next 2 or 3 years. Doesn't seem like a very good business idea, does it? So as technology and sharing of information continue to grow, obviously the demand for reptiles continue to grow, and the amount of people that wanted to breed them continue to grow, which is a great thing. I love the fact that the hobby was growing, but there also is a supply and demand issue. Certainly the demand for reptiles has exploded over the last 20 years, but so has the supply. Doesn't matter. The fact is that there's still an amazing hobby, and there's still so much opportunity within that breeding hobby. With that said, me as a person decided, you know what, I don't know that I want to be in that position where I'm putting all of my eggs in one basket, where only breeding snakes is my only source of income. That doesn't mean that I don't like breeding snakes. That doesn't mean I'm going to stop breeding snakes. That doesn't mean that I think it's a bad business. What it means is that I'm a guy that looks at opportunity. I have always looked at opportunity. The fact is that now I just share more of it because I have a more public forum. I share my life with you guys, and that's what it's about. So you guys now know a lot more of the things that I've been doing. The fact is, for the last 25 years, I haven't just bred snakes. I've always tried to do other businesses. It's just a little bit more public now. So why am I telling you all this? I promise I'm going to get to some very valuable points for you guys. I'm just trying to get there slowly. So a lot of people have recently said, Brian, you know, you've gotten away from what you love, which is breeding snakes. Breeding snakes is what you're good at. You're going away from it. Why are you doing that? You just need to go back to what you're good at because all these new business ideas are bad for you. Now listen, I still will always love snakes. I will always still want to work with them. I'll always still want to breed them because that's where my passion and my heart is. But to say that I can't go outside of that somehow and that you are saying that I should stay in this one little thing, I mean, that's kind of crazy to me. Thought that I couldn't expand my horizons or that all I have to offer this world is breeding snakes is a little bit insulting to me, to be totally honest with you. I mean, I think that I have a lot going on. I think that I have knowledge of so many things beyond just breeding snakes. Now, my passion in life is always going to be animals and reptiles and in particular breeding stuff, but that doesn't mean that I'm not passionate for other things, and that doesn't mean that I can't be successful in other things, especially if that success brings happiness, which is what it's all about. I want to bring happiness to my life. I want to bring happiness to the people around me, and ultimately, I want to bring happiness to you guys. And listen, the point of this vlog is to hopefully resonate with some of you guys and the people that are out there thinking, I'm stuck in something I don't like. I want to step out and do things, but I'm a little bit afraid. My point is, you have to step out of your comfort zone in order to do amazing things. If I wanted to just stay within my little bubble, I would be fine. But the fact is, I've always been a guy that wants to do more. I want to be more. Let me give you a couple examples of people that stepped out of their comfort zone and made huge success. We all know of Bezos, the owner of Amazon. Believe it or not, he was a computer science guy for Wall Street until his early 30s. Think about that. Until his early 30s, he had a job, a 9-to-5 job. Now he's one of the richest guys on the planet, owning the company Amazon. You know, let's take Martha Stewart, for example. She was actually a model, believe it or not, and then she was a stockbroker, and now she's Martha Stewart. She owns the world. Let's stick in the cooking world. How about Julia Childs, one of the most famous cookbook authors? Believe it or not, she didn't write her first cookbook till she was 50 years old. And how about Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? We all love watching his movies. Believe it or not, he was a backup linebacker for a Canadian football league. How is that? He stepped out. He is now huge. My point is you have to step out. If you don't step out, you're never going to achieve anything. And I know for me, I have so much energy and enthusiasm and passion for the world and curiosity for things that I don't know that I have a lot more to offer than just breeding snakes. And I am not saying that breeding snakes is not something amazing, because it is, and the people that dedicate their life, and I certainly have up until this point, it's amazing, it's incredible, it has afforded me everything that I have today, so I certainly am never going to belittle that. But the fact is, I want to do even more. I want to do that, and I want to do more, and so should you. You know, my point is that you always want to try new things. You always want to step out and do amazing things. I've always said that a vision without action is just a dream. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to just be a dreamer. I want to be a doer. And the truth is that this platform here, my YouTube vlog, has changed my life. I mean, changed my life so much for the better. It's amazing. Every day I wake up and I'm excited for the day. I'm excited to share it with you guys. And I hope that you guys don't mind this departure from a normal vlog. Again, I apologize. I just wanted to get this out. I wanted to inspire you guys. Let me know in the comments how you guys know. And tomorrow we'll be back to completely animal stuff. You know, I'm going to go ahead and just start pitching you some things. You know, what are you doing, Brian? Well, let me go ahead and just kind of lay it all out there so you have an idea of what I've got going on. And a lot of what I'm talking about in this vlog, believe it or not, is echoed in an e-class that I'm doing on this platform called Viral Dunk. It actually launched like a week ago. I haven't even told you guys about it. Anyways, here's the teaser for that, and the link will be down in the description. My name is Brian Barczyk, and welcome to this Viral Dunk e-course. It's going to be an 8-part series of how I went from thousands of we're going to be talking about dominating and mastering your niche, social media jumpstarting your business. We're going to be talking about planning your success and what companies still don't get how to use social media. Digital versus traditional media, how to bridge the two together and make sure that you're winning at both. So thank you so much for tuning in and joining this class. It's going to be awesome. And while we're at it, let's just go ahead and throw it all at you guys. Did I mention I have some merch? Rick and Morty merch? That's right. It's only available for a couple more days. We have t-shirts, we have long sleeve, we have hoodies. So go ahead, link in the description. Make sure to get that. Again, it's a flash sale, only available for a couple more days, and then it's gone forever. Take a look at this amazing leopard gecko right here. This is actually a bold stripe Max Snow. That thing is gorgeous. This next one is a little bit tricky because it's about Patreon, and Patreon is basically a website that people can donate to support their creators or musicians or artists that they really love. And you might ask yourself, Brian, why would I donate to you? You've got successful businesses, you've got a big YouTube channel. Why am I going to give you money? The truth is you don't have to. All I'm doing is saying, hey, we're going to try to create value in a community so you guys get some cool stuff. You get some access that other people don't get. Like for instance, we did a Q&A a couple days ago where there was only 8 people on the Q&A from the Patreon. So I spent a half hour with 8 people just answering and having a chat. It was so amazing. I loved it to death. But there's all kinds of other stuff. And basically what you're doing is you're helping me fulfill the dreams that I want to fulfill with the zoo and with the reptile product line and so on like that. But listen, I understand it's my business. You don't have to support it. I'll put a link in the description if you want to join that community. I certainly appreciate all your support. But again, it's not something that I'm saying, oh, I need your money. I need your money. It just helps me. I'm going to do all these projects with or without the support. But the fact is that if I get more support, they're going to happen quicker, they're going to be better, we're going to be able to do things even bigger and more awesome with your support. So again, it's totally up to you. You don't have to support it whatsoever, but if you feel like, hey, I really like Brian's message, $5 a month, $10 a month was worth it for me, then hey, that $5 or $10 really helps me get to my goals a lot quicker. So again, I'm not begging for your money. If you want to support me, support me. If you don't, that's okay too. And of course, then we have the Reptarium. I realize it doesn't look like much right now, but trust me, in about 4 weeks, it is going to be ridiculous in here. We have the build out coming in. It is going to be an experience. This place is going to be an entire exhibit. This right here, this entranceway from the outside and the inside, it's going to be like a cave. I mean, literally, it's going to look like a cave when you walk in this way. And then when you walk in, you're going to walk through a cave over here. The big pond, there's going to be trees over here. It is going to be absolutely incredible. And, you know, some people have said, Brian, I don't know about this whole franchise idea. It's kind of a little bit of a tricky thing. Hey, I don't know if it's going to work. I have no idea. One of the things about business is you have to be willing to fail. I know the Reptarium here is going to be a success. I have no doubt about that whatsoever. Will a franchise type of situation where we open them up across the country be a success? I don't know, but unless I try, how am I going to know? I think that Reptariums across every major city in the country could work incredibly, but who knows? Maybe that's just not going to work out. We're going to give it a try, and if someone wants to step up and give it a try with us, we are going to do everything we can do to make it a success. Just because it might not work doesn't mean I'm not going to try it, because the fact is you have to be willing to fail in order to succeed. If you're afraid of failing, you're never going to succeed. I mean, Reptile Prime is a perfect example of us learning the ways not to do things. So we are super excited that the betting has went really well over the last year. The fact is by now I thought we were going to have a ton of really cool products from you guys. Well, it didn't really quite work out the way we wanted to. We've done some complete changes, and now within the next 30 days, we're about to launch an entire cage line, some lighting, a whole bunch of other stuff, not to mention in the next 6 months, we have some unbelievably groundbreaking things. I'm talking about things you guys are going to be absolutely blown away. They've been in the works for a long time, but it takes time to develop these products, so it is going to be absolutely incredible. And again, we're not trying to compete with ZoomEd or Exoterra or Zilla. We're trying to really create a niche where it is going to be for people that really want to take their keeping to the next level, you know, their husbandry to the next level with all kinds of things. I cannot wait to share with you guys all the cool things. And again, you know, this platform gives me the opportunity to have something successful like Reptile Prime. Honestly, if it wasn't for you guys in this YouTube channel, I probably could never launch something like this. So my success really is a complete result of your support. And listen, BHB and breeding snakes with this beautiful corn snake clutch right here is always going to be something that's going to be in my life. I mean, it is what has built everything around me. BHB isn't changing. It's not going away. I'm going to still put as much energy behind BHB BHB and have amazing people like my crew and Lori supporting me on that journey. BHB and working with reptiles is what I will do until the day I die. You think I'm just getting some aggression out? The truth is this is one of the samples from Universal Rock, and you guys saw that I was down in Texas building out some of the reptile cages, and that's another project that I'm really excited about. And that, of course, is the Universal Rock Academy, where we're going to teach you guys how to use this type of material to build really amazing things. Not just reptile enclosures, not just aquatic fish tanks, but everything from waterfalls to outside facades. I mean, we want to teach you guys how to be your own contractor. Again, I keep saying, I'm trying to inspire you to do greater and bigger things. If you want to start a business and you're artistic and you think, wow, I can do amazing things with this, well, that's an awesome thing. I look at it as an opportunity to help other people achieve their dreams, and in the meantime, I'm creating something awesome. Then there's the Animal Squad. I've mentioned it before, but I want to get a consortium of amazing people online, you know, friends of mine, people I don't know very well, new people, just people that are really inspiring. I mean, even like my friend Joey from King of DIY, people like him that are animal, wildlife lovers, whatever the case may be, and I want to put them together into one kind of umbrella, right? We all do our own thing, but together we kind of help each other grow. We keep spreading the love of animals and wildlife and the things that we're doing, and we make kind of a group of people that everyone can follow together. Again, it's just one of those things that I have in my mind. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to source out, but I think it's something that's needed. We've certainly seen other groups on YouTube, you know, Team 10, Vlog Squad, Clout Gang, FaZe Clan. I mean, these are the types of groups. I just want to do that with wildlife. And then I'm super excited because Noah's getting really motivated too. He wants to do his own things. So together we are starting a handful of businesses to kind of do a father-son type of thing. And I know some of you guys are thinking, Brian, it's too much. Way too much. You're crazy. You'll never be able to do that. That's impossible. You're just taking on too many things. It's just not healthy. Do one thing good, not so many things bad. You'll never succeed. Then the truth is you don't know me. Listen, I'm not on a manic swing. I mean, this is the way I've been my whole life. I don't need a lot of sleep. I have more energy than almost everyone, and I will achieve things that people say I can't achieve. I don't care. I go for it. If I fail, then I move on to the next thing, but I try my hardest, and I only want to do things that make me happy. I don't go after it for the money. I don't go after it for the success or the fame. What I do is I go after things that I know are going to make me happy, because that's ultimately what it's about. Listen, I wouldn't be spending $100,000 on caging next door if it was about the money, because the truth is that's probably not a good business decision. Will I eventually become profitable? Will it be worth it? Absolutely it will, but I could spend that money in other business ways to be more successful, but I know next door is going to make me happy. That is what I'm trying to do. And why am I telling you all this? What is this vlog's been all about? It's about two things, people. Number one, it's about just letting you guys know where I am, what I think, my philosophy. You guys know that I bring you into my life. I want you to understand what I'm doing, what we're doing, so you can be a part of it. And then I want to inspire you to be more. You know, I want you to wake up in the morning and be happy like I am. Try to surround yourself with people that are awesome and positive and want to believe in you, because if you make that happen, your life is so much better. Don't bog yourself down in things that make you unhappy. Don't be negative. Don't surround yourself with people that complain all the time. Try to purge yourself of that, because life is so much better if you do. And listen, people, you have to be bold. You have to do things incredible. You have to work harder than anyone. And there's always going to be people that want to drag you down. I made the mistake of letting it get to me several months ago, and that'll never happen again. I know there's going to be haters, and there's going to be people that say I'm a fake, and there's going to be people that say that I don't care about the animals. All I care about is the fame and the money. It doesn't matter what they have to say, because the truth is I've realized that they have a problem, not me. It's not their problem with me, it's their problem with them. You know, first it's going to be my cages are too small, then I build these big zoo cages, and then I'm all about the money and I don't care about this. It's always going to be something, people. Think about it. If you're following someone that 90% of what they say is negative things about me or about something else, what does that say about their life? They're so obsessed with worrying about someone else. Why don't they just worry about themselves? And that's going to happen to you as you achieve things. People are going to want to tear you down because they're unhappy in their life. Don't let them. Just move past them, smile, feel bad for them. Literally, I have sympathy for the people that are obsessed with trying to make me look like a bad person. What a horrible life they must live. I hope that eventually they can rise above it and make something of themselves rather than trying to make something of themselves by making me look like the bad person. And you're going to experience the exact same thing as you achieve things, but you can do it regardless. I am going to end it here. I'm done babbling. I'm sure you guys are happy. Let me know if you like this vlog. I promise we'll be back to normal tomorrow. I just really needed to get this off my chest, and I want to know how you guys feel about it. Down in the comments, let me know how you feel about this vlog, how it's going to change the way maybe you look at things. And again, if you support me on things, I really do appreciate it. If you just want to watch me, that is amazing too. I love you guys. And again, without you, I am nothing. So you guys are such a part of this journey, and I cannot wait to continue to take you on to it, because trust me guys, it is just starting. The journey is just beginning. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Oh, I didn't mention in my whole diatribe, putting on another thing on my list, I'm actually an inventor too. I have 2 patented products that are about to launch here relatively soon. One in about 6 or 7 weeks that has nothing to do with animals, completely out of left field, but I think it's going to be really cool. I'll share it with you when it gets to that point. So that's another thing I'm doing. You guys have an amazing day. Thank you for everything. As I have said, you guys are wonderful and I love you so much. I hope that this has inspired you. I hope that you have an incredible day. Go after your dreams, people. Be kind to someone while you're doing it, and I promise I'm going to see you guys tomorrow.